Hey, what's wrong? What happened? You can't lie to me, okay? I'm not stupid. What happened? Hey, I'm here because I want to be. And every time you've said, I'm fine, nothing's wrong, I'm fine. You don't have to worry about me. There's something definitely wrong. Okay? Hell, how long have we known each other for? It was super obvious that something went wrong. I just didn't know what, but I could tell that you weren't okay. So obviously I would come for you. I'm your best friend. Of course I would be here. Obviously I didn't think you'd be in such a strange space, but luckily I did manage to find you. Had to ask around, see if anyone saw where you're going. Look, I can't exactly say I know how you feel right now. I've never been in a relationship, and I can't break up if I've never been in one. So, if I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, I don't exactly know, to the fullest extent how you're feeling. But I do imagine that it is absolutely painful. And so I want to be here for you. No, I wasn't joking. The whole time I know you've always asked me and I've always answered, but it's the truth. I've never had anyone. I've never dated because there was just someone else. There was someone that I had my heart dedicated to. I dedicated my heart to them. So I couldn't find anyone else. Hey, it's not your fault. Things happen. People change. Our environments change. Everything changes. Okay? You can't just keep saying that it's your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. He just stopped feeling the same. But that's got nothing to do with you being not good enough for anything. You would be insane to even think that for a second. It's not you. And if he said all those things, then he's the clown. You have the last laugh. He doesn't understand how lucky he is and how fortunate he is to even land a chance with you. Okay, well, maybe you're right. Maybe I do have a bias because you're my best friend. Yeah, potentially, possibly. But at least trust me when I say that I do mean it. And it's because I'm your friend that I'm able to see these things. And you know me. It's not like I ignore red flags. I know when you make mistakes, and you know when I make mistakes. And we're not afraid to tell each other. Because that's the relationship we have. We're mature, okay? We can talk our problems out. We're mature, grown people. And that's what matters. And so, from a perspective, from me, that may be a bit biased, I still think you're absolutely wonderful. And it's not anything you do, anything you said, or any of that led you two down this path. I know it's weird and difficult, but just think of this as like a blessing in disguise. Yes, you're no longer in a relationship, but there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with not being in one. It's fine. That's perfectly okay. You know? And besides, like I said, for him to do that and say that, it's his loss. It's his loss. Do you understand that? Because he's silly. He's stupid. Yeah, his grades might be good, but just because you're book smart doesn't mean you're smart. Clearly, he was dropped as a kid. To not see the amazing person you are, like, how? You are the most outstanding and impressive person I've ever met in my entire life. Obviously, it's not like I have met a lot of people in my life, but out of everybody that I have, you are number one. You are my special. Yeah. He doesn't deserve you at all. Do you know that? Do you understand that now? I know it might seem like cope and hope, but it's true. Please trust me. He is an absolute fraud. And he is a fool. And, you know, if he wants to do that and go see other girls, then let that be his problem. Okay? At some point, when all of the other girls find out, it'll just all crumble down for him. Okay? I just really want you to know that you are something special. And you, again, he doesn't deserve you. What about giving me a chance? Yeah, that is what I'm trying to say. I like you. I've always liked you. Since we were young. Like I said, you are my special. You mean a lot to me. Okay? And if I'm being honest with you, every time you'd talk about having a crush and all that, I hated it. And you know, with that guy, when you told me that you were dating, I know I'm supposed to feel happy for you. I mean, I did. I did, like, a little bit, but I couldn't help but feel envious of him for being able to be with you. And I never told you, and I never brought this up because felt like that was the last thing that you wanted, that you needed in your life, is for your best friend to fall in love with you. But it happened so naturally, like I couldn't help it. But I'm this time seeing you go through this breakup and you being so upset over something that isn't your fault. I can't not say it. I like you. You're great. And I understand this is sudden, this is weird. You might not want to see me again, or you don't feel the same. Okay? I get it. I absolutely understand if you go through with one of those options or whatever. I get it. But I need you to know that you deserve it. You deserve a good, nice, healthy, romantic relationship. And I'm just saying, I could be the person who can share that experience with you. I mean, yeah, I admittedly, yeah, it is terrifying for me to confess like this, especially since you just went through the breakup. I don't want to seem like I'm trying to take advantage of your feelings, but I need to let you know before you start getting too negative about things and before you maybe decide to give up on love. And I've definitely known people who have gone through experiences like that and they don't want it anymore and they're done. And as much as love can be a cruel, twisted curse, it could also be something beautiful, something magical. And that's just kind of what I wanted to get across to you right now. Oh, really? Oh, wow, I didn't. Okay. You've thought about it before? And you didn't go through with it because you were afraid to. Understandable. As I've said, I was the same. So does that mean you're willing to give this a chance? Yeah? Seriously? Because I absolutely get it. If you want at least some time to think about this. You're sure? Okay. Well, I promise I'm not gonna hurt you. You know? I'm never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. I'm never gonna make you cry and never say goodbye. Obviously, there will be times where, sometimes we have our own things to do, but generally speaking, I won't leave you. I would not want to leave you. And I will make sure that you know that you are loved. Thank you for giving me this chance to show you that love is still something that is worth believing in. I know usually people don't really. I mean, I've heard that in situations like this, you don't really ask for it, but Of course, I don't want to do anything that you're not comfortable with, so I'll ask. Do you mind if I kiss you? Okay. I've been waiting for this for so long. And I've been dreaming about it too. That's very creepy, I know, but yeah. I'll be in your care then.